Hi traders, a very good afternoon. The date today is 15th of June 2023. So the market is about to close now. So let's quickly do a post-market analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty. We'll discuss about how the price action was for today and how we could have traded for intraday in these two instruments. So traders, let's get started. So this is Nifty Bank 5-minute chart. So this line which you see here is the day low of yesterday. So this line I have marked it on the charts, and market opened above this level here, and after opening it tried to go up, but it received some selling, and with aggressive selling the market started to come down, and in the way it broke yesterday's day low level too. So traders, so we know that this day low, which was the support of today yesterday, when the market is opening above it, so this level had to act as support also for today also, but the price broke this level in one flow. That means once the price has broken this level, now this is a support turned resistance. So traders, and this first 5 minutes candle was a very big bar. Bank Nifty moved from 44,076 to 43,872, and it gave a closing at 43,899. So it is a very big bar traders. So whenever such a kind of a very big bar forms, so what we have to do as traders is that we have to wait for the price to retrace. Only when the price is has retraced, we will get a suitable risk to reward ratio trade. Because after a big bar, like this, if you make an entry, on the PE side, if you're buying option, then even a small pullback can result in a big stop loss getting it. So once the price is completed making some retracement, doing some pullback, and then if you get some bearish indication, then you can take an entry on the put side with stop loss will be a limited stop loss. It will not be a big stop loss, but entering right away after this candle closed, would have been very risky, and even if someone had entered too, they would have to trade with a very small stop loss. They would have to have a stop loss that is fixed, and not because they cannot wait for put a stop loss of the high of this candle, because if the market decides to reverse and take the stop losses because there is liquidity here, then then they will end up giving a big loss to the market. So even if one has entered here, so it has to be a kind of like in options, for scalping momentum trading, a maximum 10 to it is in Bank Nifty, then 20 to 30 point stop loss maximum. So not more than that. Generally, when we are scalping, when we are doing momentum trading for intraday, especially in the morning, and we have seen a very big candle forming, then when you are betting that momentum will continue without any retracement, then you have to be very careful of putting a very strict SL, or else the best case scenario is for us to wait. So traders, what happened here was that after this big red bar, a huge 5 minutes candle, momentum continued on the downside for the next 5 minutes, and then the price halted. And price made this range traders. Price stuck in this range for 5, 10, 15, 20, and on the 25th minute, if you see this green candle, it gave a breakout of this range. So traders, here we could have initiated a trade on the call side. This would have been according to our price action theory, that after a big down move the price is retracing, and one upside move is very much expected in this scenario traders. So price went up for some time, and this would have been a scalping trade. Our stop loss would have been below this candle. Our stop loss would have been at around this level here, and we could have taken a scalping trade and booked our trade with momentum. So traders, another thing which happened here is that if I extend this line here, once giving this breakout, So this price action went up, this price went up following proper price action, breakout, retest, and then continuation. So this happened, and traders look at exactly from where the price received resistance. So the price received resistance from exactly this level here, which was the day low of yesterday and which was acting as support turned resistance for today. So that is where these levels are very important, traders. For intraday, the previous day highs and lows are very important. Exactly from this level here, the seller started to sell. So if you see this candle here, a 1025 candle, then it is a red candle. And just look at where this candle has closed here, and look at this 1030 candle opening just below the body of the candle. So traders, whenever this kind of price action setup forms, on resistance zone, we can go for sell side. Also, if somebody did not enter here, when this candle closed, traders, you see this candle is breaking the low of this green candle. So we can enter on the PE side, and our stop loss will be just above this resistance. So we also have this trend line here, and people who missed taking their entries here, they could have taken their entries after this candle too, traders. If I mark this range here, so once so one entry could have been here following this trend line, a breakdown, on the PE side, and another entry could have been when this level which was acting as support, after this level was breached by this red candle here, at the retest we could have entered. Our stop loss would have been above this red candle, and we could have initiated trade on the put side. So traders, and another thing which happened here was that this was the day low of today, when at the meantime, and when we would have initiated a trade on the put side here, we would have booked our a profit at around this zone. And once the price broke the day low comprehensively, and after that there was a doji, and then again when the price was coming down, coming down like this, we could have again initiated trade on the put side. Our stop loss would be just above this candle, because once the price has broken the day low, we can expect the bearish momentum to continue. And traders, same something like that happened in Bank Nifty. After breaking the day low, Bank Nifty gave, there was a free fall on the downside with proper price action trades forming lower highs and lower lows. So traders, whenever the price is bearish, any bounce is a good opportunity to sell. So whenever the price is bouncing, so our stop loss can be the previous swing high, and we can go for a trade on the put side. Or if you want to, if you want to be, a trade, be more cautious, then we can trade with momentum candles. We can trade whenever the price is going down and we see a red momentum candle forming, like this candle, then we can trade on the put side. And one thing which we should keep in mind is this red momentum candle should be forming after a green candle, after a series of green candles, traders. On those kind of candles, we can trade on the put side. So traders, this was how we could have traded the Bank Nifty for today. Now let's check out Nifty. So traders, on Nifty 2, this first 5 minutes candle, if you see, it received some massive selling, So this level here is the day high of yesterday. And traders, what Nifty did after this, after this following this big red candle, is that the momentum halted in Nifty, and the next candle was a doji. And look at the third candle, traders. It tried to go down, but it received aggressive buying, and with a wick it formed a full body close green momentum candle, traders. So once this candle closed, then anybody who is on the selling side, he has to exit, traders, because This candle shows that there may be buyers present in the market, and whenever there is confusion like seen, we should exit from our trades and wait for better opportunities. So after forming this candle, what the price is, that price came down a bit, formed a double bottom pattern, and then price went up. So traders, look how in Nifty the price has trapped the sellers first. The price went up, just price broke the day high, and then price came down, taking all the liquidity. So that is why, I always tell to wait for retracement when we see a very big candle forming, traders. And traders, we could have initiated a entry on Nifty 50, but only the trained eyes can see this entry, this W pattern here, double bottom pattern. When this pattern was forming and the price was breaking this high, we could have entered on the C side. And if somebody missed this early entry, he or she could have entered once this candle closed it. Once this candle closed, so we could have entered on the C side. Our stop loss will be below this candle, and we can expect the price to touch this level here, this day high yesterday in the morning, because since this is a reversal happening in the morning, there is a very high probability in this kind of setups that the price breaks the day high. And exactly this kind of scene happened here. After breaking the day high, it showed, if you look at this 10-15 and 10-25 minutes candle, so they showed further momentum on the upside, but the price again trapped the retailers here too, so after showing momentum, two green candles, price formed a red candle, then another red candle followed by the wick, and then the price slowly started to come down. If I mark this level here, price started to slowly form a series of higher lows and higher highs, traders. So whenever this kind of setups happen, when this kind of things happen, we have to be very careful, because this is a scene of price reversing. And if you see this candle, traders, it is a very bearish momentum candle, trader. It has quick reject from the upside, and it has a good body close. After this candle, I don't think it is wise to have a bias on the call side. Instead, we should look for opportunities on the put side. So traders, so after this candle, again price tried to come up, and it did not withstand. And after that, if you see this candle here, it is a very strong momentum red candle, and it just closed below yesterday's day high, traders. So once it closed below yesterday's day high, at some retracement, we can enter a trade on the put side. Our stop loss will be above this candle, and we can go for an entry on the put side since the market is weak now. So traders, after coming into this range, after breaking the day high of yesterday and closing below it, the price gave a free fall, because this clearly showed that now the price is weak and the price may fall, traders. So traders, then price gave a free fall, and then this was the day low of today, and around this zone here, price again consolidated, in a range. So whenever after a big move has happened, so we have to wait for the price to settle down and then give a move, traders. So after this momentum, as option buyers, if you're trading in this range, then we are just losing money, because after a big move, the price consolidates without any clear direction. That is how the price action works. So a good entry on Nifty would have been one small scalping trade could have been here on the CE side. Once this green candle formed, because the price was trying to go down, but it trapped, and when again this green candle was forming, and after this candle closed, we could have traded for a momentum trade on the upside. And after this, from this point here, the price again came down, and once this red candle formed, traders, so at just the support zone, we could have initiated trade after this candle close with our stop loss above it for a trade on the put side. So yeah, traders, this is how we could have traded for today in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So traders, I will also be starting coming up with a challenge very much soon. If all goes well, then maybe I'll starting it from tomorrow. I think I'll be continuing with the 25K challenge. So traders, do comment how you thought about the video, traders. I'm closing the video for now. Hope you have a great day, traders. Cheers. Thanks for watching.